Welcome to this edition of the Hermits Rewind. Today we're watching the 2010 state final between Hermits Soccer and Pingry. With us today we have assistant coach from that team and future head coach Steve Rolando and players Connor Herf, Don Pernice, and Ryan Stahl.
All right, let's get into it.
Oh, man.
It happens quick. Oh, nice launch.
There's me just passing around.
Were you guys confident going into this game, or how'd you end up the year before? How late in the playoffs did you make a run the year before? Was it?
So if I could tell you about the beginning of the game, I just remember how relaxed we were. I remember, Connor, I remember something specifically you said for whatever dumb reason I've had it in my mind. So Connor says he gets everybody together. Everybody's kind of like looking around for a little direction, looking to build off one another. Connor kind of looks at the team dead straight face and says, "If we score more goals than them, we're gonna win." Connor, you remember saying something?
Oh yeah, that was my classic go-to.
Right.
That was a bad mentality.
Dead serious.
That's hysterical.
I don't think Connor ever got nervous.
No, when you're that cocky at a young age, I guess you don't get nervous. But no, I just remember we thought we were going to be so bad after we lost to like CBA with all those seniors with like Colin McFadden and all those guys. And then we started winning games and we're like, oh, okay, I guess we're pretty good. And then we're like, well, let's just focus on Coaches Cup because we're not that good. And then we won Coaches Cup and then we're like, all right, I guess we can do this. And then we just were, I don't know, we just had great chemistry.
There was momentum-wise. We definitely got stronger as the year went. The more games we had on our belt, we just could continue to get stronger and stronger. Oh, Ryan left already?
Yeah, Ryan's in and out, I guess. No, it's probably just
right. Biff, I remember how solid our defense was, man. Like, it felt so easy playing offense.
With is the goal? Yeah, here's the goal, I think, right? Oh, no, it's coming up soon, though.
Chop.
It's not bad for me,
Oh, that almost was a goal early.
Yeah, Biff, I was telling these guys, the one kid on the team I played with at Rutgers, he transferred to University of Maryland and was the captain his first season there. But he still plays. He's in second division in Netherlands. So these kids we were playing with, the one kid, Randy Falk up top, went to Penn State. One
Here
kid
it
in
is.
the back played at Harvard.
Nice stuff.
Loose That was amazing.
That was crazy.
Of course, he saves my volley shot.
So you guys want to hear something? So I was going through the roster and it kept showing up Greg. I'm like, I don't know who the hell Greg is. I said, that's not good. So I'm like, Greg W. I'm like, Wiz? I don't think anybody ever called him Greg a day in his life. I'm like, who's Greg?
That's hysterical. I just remember Greg's goal against Hamilton where he just dribbled from our 18 up the entire sideline and scored. It was like his only goal of the year.
I remember.
There's the kid.
Yeah.
That's the kid, Connor. You just found him out.
I remember purposely.
Jeez. Yeah.
What are the odds that we would play Pingry after losing to them in my sophomore year, whatever year that was?
Yeah, sophomore year with Evan and Junior and all them. Remember that game?
That was Devin Riley, Junior Chapman.
Yeah, that was.
We completely got them back. They were all seniors that year, and we were all seniors this year.
They were definitely cocky. I just remember they had a little swag, and they actually were sporting their stuff, and everybody on the sidelines was like, some of them play for the Red Bulls, and I remember like they had bags and all that kind of stuff.
Gear and all that stuff, like minutes before the game, thinking they could just show up.
That's what I was telling Dom. Like I have on our warm-up jacket, our warm-up hoodies, and they had their whole get-up.
And to build off of that, Connor, I just remember what you said. They were like, you just got that serious. For whatever reason. Hey, listen, all we got to do, we just got to score more goals than them. That's it. I don't like everybody was just kind of relaxed at that point.
Yeah. I did that my whole career.
We definitely were on a mission. I don't think we ever sat back and were all based upon with their skill. I think we especially after scoring early, we just said, listen, we're going to play with these guys. Les and I were afraid going up that goal. We're like, it's the worst feeling in the world because, Les, he wanted to go with double stoppers already. He actually wanted to drop forward. He wanted to pack it in and try to hold on for dear life.
No way.
Don't you dare.
No.
Look at Stare when you have me in the middle defending.
Oh my God.
I think remember Garrett playing like stopper or like the guy in front of us three. He was working so hard that game. I remember like calling out to him, like, dude, you okay?
Yeah.
We had him running the field though. We had him
running. So we had Mickey at the right back?
Yeah.
And Stahl was left back. Sam was the sweeper.
Sam was the sweeper.
Then Garrett. Then it was what? Me, Dorigo, Gil, and Wiz.
Garrett and Mike D. D.
Mike D. Wow.
Yeah, dude, he played in the 6, man. He played in the 6.
And didn't he have a whole ankle injury that he picked up in Coach's Cup? Too?
Oh, he was gimping bad.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He played with a big brace on. It was like the size of a air cast.
Yeah.
This kid was good.
Taped his own ankles every single practice.
He did. Well, only to get out and running.
Trainer Matt was like, "Dude, if you're gonna do this every single practice,
do you remember him his junior year?
Yeah, when I had the brace.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
You can't tell, but it's absolutely downpouring right now.
Yeah, you can see a little bit when it goes to that end of the field with the lights. Was it like that all game?
All game. It was
like
just
that warm up. We were so worried during warm up. We were like, oh man, like it's gonna be pouring, like the ball's gonna be slipping and flying everywhere.
There's so many fans there for us, man. I remember when they showed up, they were like late. Biff, do you remember that? Pingry showed up like after like 25 minutes of us warming up.
Oh, I remember that.
They're walking on the field.
There was a game before this, right?
I know, but they still weren't there. Remember, we're like, are they in the locker room still? And then we walked out. We started doing our shooting drills. And then they started walking across the field so slowly. And there's only like 20 minutes till kickoff.
Swag going.
Well, yeah.
Definitely had a little bit of swagger going. And
they had beaten all like earlier that week on like penalty kicks, double overtime, and they thought they were like the best team in the world.
Bunch of kids from Richland.
Yep. Wait, so I think my favorite. What?
I do remember the faculty members that we had and our fans. They were actually that was a really good showing for us.
Yeah.
So loud.
I was gonna say my favorite part of the season, which Biff, I know you have to remember this, was the game before this when we played St. Joe's Metuchen and it was tied in an overtime.
We went
and Sam Vessels was 1-on-1 with their forward and nutmegged the kid. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
It's like, dude, it's overtime. What are you doing even dribbling the ball? And then he nutmegs the kid and starts dribbling up the field. I'm like,
half the time when he yelled at Sam, it was either for doing something really stupid or just risky, and he always found a way and made it work. Just always, it never failed. He just unconventional, something that totally opposite, something completely opposite of what the coaches and instructions were provided. And somehow he just pulled it off and showed no emotion. He cared less.
No.
Yeah.
Always with a smirk on his face.
Insane. That was insane.
All right, yeah. So hold on. Getting back to this game, what I remember is that like we usually held possession pretty much the entire season, every single game against whoever we played. I think this was like one of the first games where we might not have held the majority of the possession the entire game.
Yeah, they completely smothered us.
But the thing was, I don't remember them really getting any decent looks. Like after like the first like 15 minutes, I really don't remember much of.
Right.
Yeah. I think they might have hit the post once or something, but then other than that, it wasn't really. They didn't really do anything.
We defended so well.
They started panicking too a little bit. I mean, there were definitely a bunch of skilled players. I mean, everybody did quite well at their positions. I mean, we just actually gambled and we actually just took advantage of our opportunities, really. I mean, that's just the bottom line.
Yeah, they also only defended with like 2 guys. You'll see like there's 2 or 3 guys.
Yeah, I was going to say, I remember you guys were just gassed. I mean, some of the runs. I mean, you guys were just. I mean, 'cause as much as we try to hustle to get forward in order to take chances, at the same breath, we're like, stop. Stop. You gotta stop making runs. I mean, we have to play defense first.
This kid was so
Yeah,
good.
especially
This
Oh
kid
my
was
that
good.
was
God.
Randy Fogg. So I
Was
played
good.
against him at Penn State. He played
State?
up there. Yeah,
He's good, man.
for his 4 years.
Who
He
was
was
the
at
other?
Mickey.
Who was the other forward or mid they had that was?
Two center mids that were like their best players.
Yeah, that was the one kid I was
good.
telling you about, Mael, who plays second division Netherlands. And then
Right.
their one center back, the kid Matt Shealy, he went to Harvard.
You remember Coach Martin? You remember Colin Martin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He pulled me aside at halftime and said, "This outside back is calling you ugly. This kid stinks." And he's like, "If you don't take him one-on-one, I'm pulling you off myself." And we scored the second goal because I finally decided to take the kid one-on-one, and Connor made like an amazing run. And I found Connor after beating the kid.
And then I went to the other Dom.
And then I went to my older brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Older, taller brother.
I remember in
6'3"
preseason
Dom.
when we were playing Kingsway, and we were like, why do the coaches have this kid up here? He's a basketball player, and he's
Do you remember he used
like,
to
what is
toe
he
the ball?
doing?
Do you remember
Yeah,
he used
and then
to
he
toe the ball?
scored.
He used
And
to
then
toe the ball.
all he did was score.
He
And we're
threw
like,
the ball.
okay.
All he did is score. Yep. Yeah, nothing was ever going to be on any type of cover. I mean, it was as ugly as it was. Who cares? He just found a way.
Yeah, it was like run into the ball, momentum takes it in the net. And it's like,
I remember his goal.
That works.
You remember his goal in the semis?
No,
Whose
which
goal?
was that the diving header? Or I thought Don Pernice scored the diving header.
I scored the first goal. He scored the winner. I crossed it to him.
Scored the winner.
No, I
Oh.
thought Dom, you had the winner.
Oh, I might have.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything.
Yeah, I
from the
thought you took
game.
off your shirt and started swinging it. After you
Oh
did
no
that.
way! Yeah.
I went nuts, dude. I blacked out.
With your gloves. With your gloves on.
Yeah.
and
Yo,
your shirt
chill
off.
with the gloves, all right? Chill with the gloves. I knew
Yeah,
you were going to bring the gloves up.
He had mittens on.
I was
Man,
warm.
this game was such an interesting game. With like the weather was just brutal. I think it was cold too. Wasn't it pretty cold there too?
Yeah.
It was that big. I do remember having like the big thick jackets. Les had bought these jackets that didn't even say Santa Augusta Prep on them. They were just he found them Under Armour the outlet store, and he couldn't resist.
Yeah, like that kind of stuff was the furthest thing from his mind. It was like,
I
how
do
do they
remember.
look? It's like, well, win a game first. Like, all right, well, we won a lot.
This kid right here, this kid could play a little bit.
Yeah.
Is that where? Oh, I thought that was where Mick got hurt.
That's where Mickey got hurt. I'm pretty sure.
When Mick came out because he didn't know where he was, who did we actually put in there? I don't remember.
Was it Taylor?
It might have been Taylor.
Would've
Might have
been.
went in and Garrett moved to right back.
Connor's
Or
brother,
Taylor went
Taylor.
in?
I don't think we moved Garrett. I know this Garrett didn't have a lot of speed. I don't think we would put him on the outside. Maybe it could have been
No.
Taylor.
Chase
Yeah, it might have
Tenbrook
been
makes an
Taylor.
appearance, too, up top, I think, for a little bit.
He's a junior.
Oh, doesn't
right?
he
He's a
have
junior
that
this year.
breakaway?
Yeah, Chase was a junior.
The Chase was
I
a
think this
junior.
was when he was recovering from like a knee injury too.
Yeah.
Oh, he blew out his ACL.
Year. I remember that.
Because I remember he
Right.
gets a breakaway in here and gets caught from like 30 yards behind. But
Right.
then he went to Franklin and Marshall, and I
Yep.
guess he recovered from that knee injury and he killed it there.
Yep.
Yeah, he was great at Franklin and Marshall.
Mm-hmm.
The kid
Another
worked
part
on
of
a
this
big
game,
engine.
I remember a big part, too, of this game was in the second half, I think.
Best chance, like the
We
entire
settled
half.
down and we did start completing a lot of passes, and they were getting frustrated.
Yep. Oh yeah, they started playing route one long ball a little bit. They
Yeah.
started losing their composure and started pressing.
Well,
Yeah.
because they couldn't play their game against us. They could hold all the possession they wanted. They never got
That's
into
you right
like
there, right, Con, with the ball.
I'm not really sure.
Connor's
Yeah,
right
the
might
here.
have
ball in the
been.
middle of the field.
Connor's
I
got
just
it
remember
down.
scoring
ball
and
right
losing
there.
the ball out.
Look at that
Oh yeah,
ball.
there we go.
That's a through ball right there. Chance.
Not yet.
Christian Gill played on the right side, or Christian Gill played on the left side.
Yeah, he played the right
He
side.
played on
I
the right
think.
side.
Yeah,
Oh, is that
Witt
what it
played
was?
left.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. It was the other way around. Wiz played on the left. Christian played on the right.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Wiz played on the left with me.
This kid was a pain, man.
Yeah.
Like he always has the ball, but like you just see like
There
they're
you go.
not making.
Just took the ball from him right there.
Yeah, Connor did
Yeah.
well against him. Connor did well against him.
He had to.
I know.
Like he had to. It was like Garrett and Mike D against their attacking mid, and it was like Connor against like those two holders. Like Connor had to be all over.
Was Mike?
Yeah.
Was Mike the holder?
Yeah, he was the
Tom,
whole.
Yeah,
he
Mike.
set you up, right?
We basically
Yeah,
played.
Mike was like, we were both center mids, but it was basically like,
Right.
well, Mike, you just stay in here and do the dirty work. And then
He did. He actually, I was going to say, he didn't start that way at the beginning of the season, but by the end of the season, he was pinging the ball nice.
Yeah. He was always energetic, which was weird because he didn't look like he was super fit or anything, but he just never stopped moving.
I remember a moment in this game. We were offsides. I still think it was Dom Palmieri, but it might have been me. And Hagen yells out, "Dom!" And we both look every time. He never specified who was offsides and getting yelled at.
He really didn't have a nickname. Well, because you guys never played on the same time. It was usually me and you to start, and then he would come on. Because you guys, I would just sit there try to find the ball, and you guys would just run.
I know.
You guys would run to the
There goes
corners.
Dom. Yep, there goes Dom. Dom put about 7 miles in a game. There he is. See,
Yeah.
Dom
I
with
never
the
stopped
mittens
running. With the gloves.
on? There's Vessels.
Dude, honestly,
There
I
you
think
go.
Sam was probably MVP of that team. Vessels. Sam was just amazing in the back.
At
He
one
was.
1 minute, we were so pissed at him. The next minute, we're like, that's Sam, how good he was.
Because he would just like mess around because he knew he could catch
He
someone
did.
over any distance, and then
Do you
Yeah,
guys
that was
actually
a-
remember after every practice, you guys had a sweat on? It didn't matter. You guys actually went to go lift. I always remember you guys lifting after practice.
Yep.
yeah.
Connor got me jacked. I remember
Yep, you
Connor
guys-
literally made me lift. He
You guys
literally.
took your shirts off after practice, and you guys went to the gym to lift.
Yeah.
That was religiously. You guys did that nonstop.
He
Yeah, we
forced
did that
me
every
to
day.
lift. I tried to leave, and he never let me leave. He literally took me to the weight room.
Because I remember
Anybody hear
seeing
from John
Sam.
Richards
Sam
at
was
all?
bench.
Let's see.
John is now a minister, I think.
Yeah,
He is.
He's got like a wife and a kid. He did well.
Yeah, he
Yeah, I
did.
saw him around the Mantra area. Huh? I saw him at the Wawa.
Yeah, I think he lives in Pittman.
He would never
And
stop
this game
yelling.
was yeah, he was constantly vocal back there. I remember Hagen having to tell him to knock it off sometimes. Like,
Because we would start getting mad.
this game was just a constant turnover of possession. It's like a bloodbath.
So
There's through
Ryan
ball.
Stahl
with through ball.
would have play some amazing balls.
Do
throughout
you
that
guys remember our
season.
set pieces?
Oh,
You guys remember our set pieces? We
yeah,
used to
corner
run with
kick?
Stahl and Connor. Yeah.
No,
was
wait,
fun.
what were those?
Stahl used to serve the ball. Someone used to run over top of it. You actually used to be low and hard down at the top of the box. We would have you hang out.
Oh,
and then
that's
you would
because
actually take a one-time volley.
we
basically.
got
many
that
times
from
we scored
Rancocas
off of that?
Valley the year before. Yeah, we
Against
got that from
EHT
Rancocas
too.
Valley the year.
Did that in
How many
coaches
times
cup.
we score off that? Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We scored. We had probably scored half the time.
How do you not
Yeah.
more Connor? I remember
I
that
know.
in Coach's Cup. How do you not more
That
Connor
was
on
3
the
goals.
corner?
3 goals.
Yeah, that was just no. They
Easter.
did mark me. They did mark me with that.
Yeah,
But
after you
it's like-
scored.
I
think
think they
after you
marked me from the
scored.
start, but it was like
Who-
the only way to
Who
mark
used to
me
run
was
over the
with
ball? Actually, dummy the
Kid
ball.
that was-
Somebody actually dummied the ball. I can't remember the same guy.
Mike D. Time, right?
Mike D used to dummy the ball. Stahl used to serve out of the box.
Yeah, that might have been it. I think that's how we scored in the Coaches Cup, the one goal.
Oh, definitely.
You
Like
put
the-
me on defense on corners, and I'm never forgiving you for it. That was
man,
reckless.
we're slide tackling like crazy.
Yeah, we're going crazy. We went crazy in the first half trying to catch up to them because we had no idea, like what their style was. So
That first goal was so big.
Oh,
It was
huge.
so big.
That was
So
Yeah,
I think there was
that would've been
multiple shots where the goalie just couldn't actually gain possession, man. And then the ball was just loose, just down its way on its foot.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a
Look at
great,
this
that's a
build
great
up.
ball right there. That's dangerous.
We had nice counters.
Look
That's
at this
nice.
build
Look
up.
at this.
That's beautiful right there.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was what. And look at, knocked it out wide.
yep.
We lived at the byline.
Yep.
There's Gil with the typical hands
hands
in
up.
the air.
The hands in the air. Oh, man.
I always
Who's
called
wrong?
Wiz the silent assassin, man, because he wouldn't say 2 words the whole game, and then he would
Nope.
just do something crazy.
Never.
I think he only had 1 or 2 goals this year, too. Don, did you look through that list I sent you?
Yeah.
Kanye, like 25, and I think the next.
Yeah,
Now,
we're
my
looking at
thing
Gil
is-
had 9-game winners. Gil had 9-game winners that year.
Right?
Crazy.
Oh,
This
that's the
kid
one
was
time
so
Shea
good.
got beat. Yeah, this is where
There's
I
the
hit
post. Yeah,
right?
there's the post.
Yeah, that was
Wow.
Ooh.
Dom, I had the
So that
same
was in the
amount
first half.
it. Yeah. I don't think they get much after that.
I'm just kidding. No, I didn't. One person. I was about to say, did I have the same amount as you at left back?
No, yeah. I had more my junior year than this year.
Yeah, but you
That's-
were always involved in all. You would be the one that we would just dump it to. You would pick it up and then you put it in the box or something, or you'd cross it back.
Connor Firth in the middle of the field outside of the boot pass. That was you, number 1.
Notice how many times
Always.
we switched the field, man. We switched the field so much.
We were efficient at that.
It's just so difficult when you're in a game like this. You score 4 minutes in and it's pouring rain. It's like you could try to possess all you want, but like the ball was so slippery. And that TCNJ field, we play there all the time at Rutgers Camden. That's the one place that always we tie or we lose because it's just such a difficult field to play on.
Surface
pretty
was
bumpy.
always a pain.
I think the
Yeah.
rain helped us too. I really do.
Yeah. I mean, they were more unsuccessful.
That was dangerous.
That
right
was
there.
close. Yeah, that was a
That
close
was
shot.
dangerous.
Yeah. But
Is
it's
this still
funny
the
when you
first
look
half?
at it, like, how
Yeah,
many
so-
of us really played in college? I did, you did, like, us 3. John played a year. But that's
Mike
it, I
D
think,
played
right?
a year. He might have
Yes.
played 2 years. Mike D might have played 2 years.
I thought he played club. Did he play on the team?
I thought he played on the team, yeah.
I played
Either way,
defense.
4 or
and top.
5.
He went to Rowan, right? Mike did?
Yeah, Ron.
Wiz went to Nova. I don't know where Christian
Yeah,
Gill
like
went.
most of
Or,
he went
Rhode Island.
to, yeah, URI for pharmacy.
yeah.
I think that's what helped us is, like,
Oh,
we had,
young bull,
Oh, look at
young bull.
that Vessels.
Ew.
Was that
He
saying?
just killed you, Connor.
no, that was me. I probably faked him.
That was all the
something.
lifting, dude.
Yeah, right?
That's kind of right there. So.
I always tell people that I was so lucky to play with the people on this team. I mean, Stahl and Connor alone probably set up half my goals, or at least build up. I mean, all I had to do was run onto it. It was like,
Guys,
Go play
I'll be
there,
back. There's some pretty bad storms going on out here, so I gotta check out.
Yeah, that's
Oh man.
we might
I'm
have
still
gotten a
off.
tornado
We're
warning.
good. Yeah, we definitely
Yeah,
just got a tornado
no
warning.
warning in the
But
middle of watching. Uh-oh.
It's pretty fitting for the weather that we're watching in this game, too.
yeah, seriously.
Yo, Dom, I think I had a ton of assists this year.
You did.
I think I had a ton. I think if you look at that, see how many I had a ton, I remember. Like, of all.
Look at us keeping the ball here. We've had the ball now for at least a minute and a half.
Biff, it's funny you were talking about this kind of earlier about like how what our mentality was that year. I remember talking to somebody from Cherokee when we played them in the Coach Cup semis, and they were saying like at halftime they were like, these guys literally just do not stop. She said that they were absolutely gassed at halftime because we just never stopped playing like our possession game.
You
That
guys
was
won the Coaches Cup this year too?
Yeah, we won Coaches Cup and
RV played RV. Yeah.
Connor
We
went
finished
off.
number one in the state,
12th in the nation.
ranked national. Yep.
in the country that year.
12th in the nation, man. My dad texted me that, and he looked it up to confirm
Yep.
it.
12th?
12th.
I thought ESPN put us at 15 or something that year.
Yeah, he told me he looked at I forget what it was, but he said it was 12, and then there was another one that was like 16 or something like that.
That was wild, though.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
19. I think we were 19-0-1 or 20-0-1, something like that.
More than that.
Oh, what a tackle!
Connor.
Oh my God! How many moments do we have a game where Connor just did stuff like that?
Too many.
Dom, if the Cal soccer histories guy has you at 25-0-1.
Yep.
Wow.
25. God.
Our loss was to Shawnee at Shawnee.
In overtime.
Aim.
Yep.
I played
man.
against the goalie for that team, and he never let me live that down. I played against him in college for 4 years, and he never let me live it down. Every time we shook hands, he said, "You remember that one game?"
We'll hang out for a little while. Just keep it. We'll hang out for a little while. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
I remember that game because we hit,
Yeah.
I think we all sparred.
We did.
Okay.
You can take this because it was only 10. Sure.
Yeah. I'm getting yelled at right now by
Chill out for a
Hagen
little
as
while,
we
see if it
speak.
blows over quick.
We're running all over the field right now.
Yeah, because I wouldn't stop dribbling. I can hear him saying it.
We're running all over the field right now. But you can tell after like the first like 20 minutes, we started settling in. Like we started getting the ball more, but like we're giving it away again already.
Yeah. Look at
So
Dom
so
Palmieri.
Yeah, we were definitely a little nervous.
Big time. We still first
I think
half
that's
here? Yeah, we're still first half here, right?
Yeah.
We're still
Yeah, it's almost at the end of the first here.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting in a car and there was trees snapping all around me because of this storm. Nasty.
That's all right. I think a tree would lose a battle if it hit you.
Who filmed this?
I don't know, man. I don't know where I got this video. I swear.
Well,
He's
because
in
I
the
remember
press
they
box.
made like a little highlight video of it, and they put it on YouTube, but then it got taken down.
It took it down after a while. I don't know why.
Oh, I won a header. Oh, that wasn't. Yeah, it was me.
I just can't wait to see you get totally destroyed by that one kid
Right.
and start walking off the other side of the
I
field.
want to watch.
Wasn't that second half?
Yeah.
That was near the end of the game.
I remember trainer Matt telling me, like I walked up
Trainer
to him
Matt
and I
was
said, "I didn't get a chance to play in the state title game because of you."
Yeah, that was a nasty one, man.
Yeah, I still have the effects today. Trust me.
Yeah, Dom, but we won.
Is that halftime, I guess?
Yeah, that was halftime. Yo, quick story at halftime. I remember Hagen telling us that we haven't done anything or haven't won anything yet. And I remember right afterwards, I think it was Dorigo and me and John went over to the crowd and said, "We want to hear you louder, louder." And then Hagen yelled at us because we weren't focused on walking back on the field.
Yep. We had a big crowd. I didn't remember how big it was.
I remember
We have more fans than they
there was
did.
a load of faculty there. I
Yeah.
remember there was a real good. We were very well represented from Richland.
Yeah, you can't hear the fans right now, but they're loud most of the game, man.
So this was a Sunday game, right? Wasn't this a Sunday game?
It was a Sunday.
It might have been a Sunday game. I thought it might be during the week, but I don't know.
No, I think it was a Sunday. I think they used to play this state game on a Sunday.
Wasn't it a Tuesday?
I thought it was during the week, Biff. I
Was
swear.
it?
Pretty sure it was Tuesday.
Because
Maybe it was a Tuesday.
Father Paul would mention it in masses. Do you remember that, Stahl?
Yeah.
He literally would tell people to get on the fan bus during his homily.
It was either a Tuesday or a Thursday or something.
Maybe a Tuesday.
Wednesday. It looks. There, at least the AC
Really?
Press article is from November 17th, 2010, and a quick Google search says that was a Wednesday.
The game was a
The
Wednesday?
article, right? So it was a Tuesday night game, right?
Yeah.
It was Tuesday night game.
Weird.
Oh, you're right, because they
Now
probably
they play
didn't
on
post it as
Sundays.
quick. You know what I mean? Like, normally, nowadays, they post it like it's the same day so that you can know the articles from then. But, yeah, maybe that
If it was after, like...
Coach, and look, Pingry was on the opposite side of the field. Did you catch that?
no, I
Coach
missed
Brumell, did you see that? Pingry's on the opposite side of the field.
it. No, I missed
This might be the only game I didn't get a card in, Biff. Don't you think?
We're proud of you, Don.
You can see the windows. You can see the rain, I think,
Right,
still.
yeah.
Damn.
Somebody's in the press box filming this. How about that?
Damn.
Yeah, because you missed my one-on-one for the second goal because of the press box. You can't see it. So you just see the ball show up.
You're still a little salty about that to this day, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm angry about it. I couldn't even enjoy the win. I remember Wiz for the AC Press article. I think the picture's still there if you look it up. You have our whole team huddled up like with John and everybody's together, and then you just have Wiz trying to get me to like stay on the field. I don't know what I was doing. I didn't know what was going on. I was bawling.
That part, like, concussion management's come a long way.
Sure has.
I woke up on the field.
Yeah.
I think if you look at the picture in the hallway downstairs before him of the state, the state championship team, I think if you look at Dom, he looks out of it. Like he looks like he doesn't know where he's at.
I went to the emergency room right from here.
Oh my God, you did?
Yeah, my dad took me to the emergency.
I never do that.
I was so dizzy in the car. I could not sit there in the car without getting motion sickness.
Man.
Wow, what a play by their goalie there. That was wild.
Came all the way out. Sure did.
At this game, I think Pingry was starting to get frustrated.
Yeah,
Yep.
they started losing their composure and shape for sure.
All the way they did in the first half.
And we're finally in their end.
Yeah, I know.
We definitely did.
Look, you could see the crowd there a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. There. Better now.
I look small, man. I look small.
Tom, the bleachers are like 100 rows off.
My shorts are like long. You remember when I used to wear basketball shorts to practice?
Yeah. B-ball. Wear your high top.
We were looking like first couple days of practice going, yo, they're a little long. It's not good. You need.
Hagen thought I was going to go play beach ball or something. I forget what he always told me. He's like, yo, the beach ball fields are over there.
So Chase Tenbrook is a junior. Nick Giordano is a junior. How about Colin Morton? That's all same class, right? All those guys were juniors this year?
Yeah, Dylan Morton.
Yeah.
Dylan, not Colin, right? Brother.
Colin was the older one. I remember my freshman year when I was playing with the varsity in preseason, and Colin Morton laid me out. Complete foul.
yeah.
And you and Hagen just looked and said, welcome to the big leagues.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
We didn't sub that much.
Was
did we?
Eric? No.
Eric was practicing with us, so he was on the sidelines with us. So
I
he
just
was a
want another
freshman.
header just to throw that out there.
Your head did the most
All
that
season.
game. Yeah.
That's why that kid killed me, is because I was winning all the headers against him.
Yeah. He was a sub, too. I remember him coming on, and that's, like, what he did, and you guys both had to come off. It's, like, great.
He was
Keep that
hurt,
kid out of the
too.
game next time.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember it was Garrett? Did Garrett Voigt play? I mean, he played the majority of the game there, or did we actually drop the Rigo back? I thought sometimes we dropped the Rigo back.
I think you would switch them.
Hey,
Right?
guys, can you hear me, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got you now, Ryan.
All right, yeah. I dropped out for a sec. Storm's getting
There you
naked.
go.
There's like no fouls.
No, there's not. You're right.
Oh, there's the quick restart. We did that a lot, man.
Yeah, we did. Yep.
We did that so much. They haven't had a single chance in our third yet.
That's what I mean, dude. Like we literally just needed one. How many goals did we go up that year? Like 7?
Not many. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That'd be an interesting stat to see.
Yeah, that is
The most we gave up, I think, was like
That's-
2. We gave like 2 up to West Deptford, and then 2 up to Metuchen, and 2 up to Shawnee, and that was like, what the hell happened?
That's on that stat sheet, Don, that I sent you.
Yeah, we'll have to
Goals
look that up.
against.
9.
Well, so the kid that scored
I-
scored the 2 goals for St. Joe's McCutcheon, he went to Georgetown. He scored a
Yeah.
game winner against us at Rutgers my freshman year, but he
That
played
kid
in.
was good.
Yeah.
I think he
That
got
kid was
drafted.
huge.
I know he plays USL.
He was a monster.
It looks like you guys
Yeah, he
gave
got drafted to Red Bull.
9 goals that year, 2 to West Deptford, 1 to Roman Catholic, 2 to Shawnee, 1 to Cherokee, 1 to RV, and then 2 to St. Joe's Metuchen. And that was it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like all our big games, that was like the only time anybody got near us to put one in.
John
I think-
Richards set records this year. No doubt.
Yep.
He still has records because of this year.
Yeah.
The goals led up in the season.
Here we go. I think the goal's going to come soon. I feel like it's coming soon.
I thought it was with it was with like 15 minutes left or something, right?
I wish I
Because
could
I
remember.
remember at the
you think it's this
15-minute
early in the
mark.
second half?
No,
I don't
I think
remember,
it was 15
Biff.
left because I remember thinking, like, all right, there's 15 minutes left. We got to hold on and try to get the ball on their end. And then right after I said that, we like, to myself, we like went down and scored. And then I was like, oh, this is it.
I know there was a point in this game where I was like to myself, I was like, they aren't like amazing. And I was like, I don't know why we're not like playing better or like
Holding the play.
like dominating the play like we normally do. I remember like thinking that at some point. I don't remember when.
They did. I mean, I know I said it already, but they definitely did start to panic and actually lose composure a little bit. They were just pressing. And the more they pressed, the better we looked because we just had all that space to play with.
Yep. I think that's why we lost to Shawnee, right, Biff? Like once they scored.
We dominated the play. We were getting frustrated because we just were blowing our chances. And we were relaxed. We actually just I remember that game. We were frustrated just because we so outplayed them, and it was one of those games that we just walked off the field knowing that we were the better team, but had nothing to show for it.
Yeah, I remember we outshot them
just
27-7.
Wow.
Sailing balls just over the net, left and right. I mean, we had clean looks, just couldn't convert.
Yeah.
Couldn't convert.
I did a lot of push-ups, didn't I?
Yep,
Yeah.
you were by
Brent
yourself.
still did all those push-ups, right? Brent still made you do all those.
Yeah, Brandon still did, dude. He was all him and Kyle
Him
Martin.
and
Johnny.
Johnny.
Yanni.
Did you notice-
You got to pop.
You got to pa.
Pow. You got a pow.
I just ran full speed into the number 14, and he didn't move, and I went flying. I don't know if anybody else saw that.
Yeah, this Pingry team is good, though.
They were,
No
man.
wonder they got to the finals.
I
And
could
apparently
tell you,
Steve
I
Muller
remember
was
after the game, too. They just weren't happy. They wouldn't accept it.
Yeah.
I just remember them as pissed off as they were. They refused to accept it.
Because that was all chemistry. I mean, we were all seniors except for Palmieri and Nick, who played.
And Chase.
Yeah, off the bench.
Chase.
Chase started a lot of the beginning of the year. He just
He
got
had
hurt.
a tough year.
Was that
He had a
Sam
tough
that
year
just
with
leveled him?
with that knee brace.
It might have
Oh,
been.
shit. You guys were physical back there. I remember just.
I remember
punishing
that.
people. You guys just
I
punished
remember
people.
dropping back in there next to Sam. in the box. I'm like, so yeah, we got to be getting close to the goal.
No,
I just kept remembering.
Go ahead.
No, I just kept remembering, like, looking at the clock, like, you know, we're getting close to this thing, and I wasn't getting tired at all just because of that.
Yeah.
And the crowd and everything, I was not getting tired at all.
Is this where the goal comes up? Maybe.
Yeah, I think it is. It's coming up, man.
I was
You
gonna
hit a
say,
through
dude,
ball
it's-
to me, and then you make a run all the way into the box. It's crazy.
This kid.
Yeah, that's adrenaline.
That's what I mean. Yeah, you know, when you're making a 40-yard run. We lost Stolly again.
Right, yeah, the storms are. Service.
Yeah, they just died
disrupting
down
everything.
over here.
No, I really noticed that we didn't do any dumb fouls though in our end. Did you notice that? Like,
People
were
were afraid
smart.
to get subbed off.
Yeah, right.
We were here. You're off. Nobody wanted to drop minutes for being silly, for making stupid fouls.
don't
That's
you remember?
probably one of the reasons we
there's
won.
a-
so
Oh,
many
here we go.
games,
Speaking
too.
of which,
The way our back four played, man, was just absolutely ridiculous.
chemistry and tight, man. Yep. Made no.
We had a
really
ton of
just
chemistry.
just limited the mistakes.
Well, we played like 11v11 like every single practice that year.
Yeah,
And then you guys lifted. We did the same thing every day.
Yeah, seriously.
Side to side, dribbling, 5 lines. We did 3-man, and then scrimmage, and then you guys lifted for
Where
4.
the gym was.
every header, man. We won a lot of headers this game.
Look, like I said, look, they keep trying to go up instead of actually
Yeah.
putting the ball wide and gain possession. They keep trying to panic and actually putting the ball over the top.
Well,
How
yeah, they
come
had
John
Trevor.
doesn't take the 6 kicks?
Yeah, was it me?
Now Vessels always did.
Yeah, Sam did. I thought.
Yeah, I always remember Vessels.
There's a bad turnover.
I was a bad fan.
Is that Connor on defense all the way back there?
Yeah, dude, I remember dropping next to Sam half the time. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna be next to Sam, and because all they were doing was kicking it in the box at that point.
Yeah, because they couldn't do anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did not go through the middle at all.
Oh, Dom with the steal.
Don McGlove
Dominic
laying
Love.
it off with a no look, Don. That is good.
Yeah, you like that, huh? It's all,
Oh,
here,
there
this
we
might
go.
be it. Yeah, this is it.
Oh, here it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
I sauced this kid.
That is a big run. Oh, yes, he did.
Maybe it's not that.
Ooh,
No,
I
I'm
don't
sure
know.
it's
That's pretty nice right there. That's a nice little
We're
build
getting
up right there.
close.
Oh!
Push
Nice little build up.
I remember when we scored the second goal, I just run to the crowd and leave everybody else, and I just lost my mind. I think you might see it in the video. I think I kind of remember seeing it.
Oh, Sam.
Yeah, this game just became like absolute chaos.
Yeah, it was kick and runs, panic time.
Yep.
But wait, Tom, how
Rocking.
many more minutes are left in this video?
We have about 20.
Probably about
So
20.
the goal's got to be coming up in the next.
It's got to be
Yeah,
coming
it's
up.
got to be coming up then.
I came out with like 18 minutes left, I think.
Interesting.
They just abandoned their whole strategy, like that early into the second half.
Didn't we sink in, Biff, at halftime or something? Didn't we drop in more? You dropped Connor back or something? I don't know.
No,
I dropped back from
not
the
really.
start. No, I think we just kept it, and we're like, all right, well,
We had plans to do that. Like if it got like tight, and we were still up by 1.
I could tell you absolutely. Les was thinking about that after 20 minutes in the second half. No, there's no doubt.
oh, your double stopper, right?
yeah.
Just Connor just was like there was so much space in the middle of the field in order for him to get on the ball. You were just actually just dropping too far.
Like, look at
Like,
that.
I
They
don't
just
think that was by
wasted.
design.
They just kept wasting some of their transition.
I remember because they put the kid with the yellow cleats on the left. They put him into the game and just started kicking it to him because he was fast.
Yeah.
But Sam was
Don't
faster
forget
than
about
anyone
Johnny.
else.
Did he start on the right
Definitely,
against
the kid
Liz?
definitely controlled his box.
Yeah. He
Mickey
did.
took. They tried to match up that big tall kid against Mickey, and Mickey
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
against
owned
Mickey,
him.
yeah, they were trying to pick on him. Yep.
Oh
They
my!
never got the ball.
He was an
Yeah,
animal, man. He was fearless.
He was an animal. Do you remember what he
Do
said
you
against?
remember the Coaches Cup semifinal
Yeah,
when he
Terry
cleared the ball off the line with his head?
I remember that actually. I'm just.
He saved that game, the Coaches Cup semi.
Mm-hmm. I remember he took some kid out in that game. Like first 5 minutes and just completely leveled him, but clean. I remember that.
Oh my god!
Yeah, he was definitely afraid. He was never afraid to mix it up.
Here we go.
This is
Here we go. Yeah,
Ah,
nope.
no.
once that goal went in, though, you knew it was it. You knew it.
Nope.
That was it. No.
You might have.
It's on my end.
Maybe you pushed.
What were you
it
saying,
in.
Tom?
How come Pingry was on the other side of the field?
That's what
I don't
happened.
really know. They just walked over there. I don't know.
No, that's what.
Oh, here it is. Here's the goal.
Yep, this is it.
There we go. Yep.
Yep, here's my moment.
Yep.
Yeah.
That we can't see.
Boom, baby.
And then the game. Yep.
There it is.
We didn't even know where we were running to.
No.
We just
That's why I'm not. There I am. Staring at the
Brown.
crowd.
Next to the ball boy.
Oh my god.
That was it, baby.
I remember.
Goosebumps.
Wait. Did you see Paul Murray carrying Wiz?
Look at these
Yeah.
kids. Look at Patterson.
Patterson.
Brett Patterson was
Crazy.
throwing people in the
Oh
crowd.
my god! You gotta rewind that. Oh my
That was
god!
incredible. He was throwing people.
Yeah.
Was that Berkey too? I think that was Burke in the mosh pit.
Probably.
It
Could have
was.
been.
I'm pretty sure if there was nobody along the fence, kids were going over.
All right, well,
Now
now's
all
not the
11
time where
all
my
11
life
of us
ended.
are in the box.
Yeah.
I have a headache right now just
Richard-
thinking about this.
Richard's screaming.
Yep.
Richard's just uncontrollable.
He just
Just
knocks
punch someone in
missiles
the
out.
It's. I wish you could see how bad it was really raining.
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
Although by the end, it stopped finally.
I mean, you can kind of see on the turf where it's like just
Soaked?
completely soaked.
Yeah.
But
Vic,
would
did
make
they
some of
ever
these
approach you
errant passes
saying that they might cancel this or do whatever, or no? It's never.
Nope.
good.
No, they were like, "It's just rain. We got turf. You're playing." At least it wasn't
So-
freezing cold like it was sophomore year when we played them. I remember that it was 30 degrees or something when we played them our sophomore year.
That was horrible.
Oh, it was the
I
worst.
just remember that game. Right off the tap off, I went to pressure them, and they went to kick it long, and I lunged for it and just took a ball right below the stomach.
Oh. Didn't you have a punctured lung or something at some point?
I don't remember who that was. Was it you, Ty? Did you have a rib injury?
Wait. Sorry, my power just went out, so I lost everything. Did you say rib injury this game?
Earlier in the year.
During the season, not for this game. But I thought you had some type of rib injury, cracked rib or something like that.
Yeah, spitting blood. You got it on my shirt.
No, my sophomore year. I punctured my lung.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was in the hospital for 3 days. But that was sophomore year, yeah.
There you go. Here's the end of the game. Sam holding
Yeah.
onto the ball in our third.
Yep. Wouldn't he beat 3 kids in a row,
Yep.
on average a
Oh,
game?
yeah, definitely. We want to try to get the ball. We want to try to get the ball out of her end, and he's actually just trying to beat people on a dribble.
Sam was like an attacking midfielder playing like center back.
I'm just
He
kidding.
was basically a center midfielder playing center
Just
back.
wrecking people,
Yeah, he was.
smacking
Yo,
the ball out
the
of people's hands.
Players hated both of
Hated
us.
it.
Yeah.
Oh my
No
God.
doubt.
Between the both of us, and then Connor just always talking. Connor never shut his mouth. It was amazing. I don't think Con hears me. He would yell at me for saying
He
that.
said his power. I think he said his power went out.
Yeah, my power went out. I'm using a flashlight.
All right.
There it is.
I'm using a flashlight. Oh, yeah, there it is.
There it is.
Oh, man. Damn.
Biff, you came out in the field. I think Wes told you to go out and check on me.
Oh, it was trainer Matt. You kept saying Matt, and I'm going back. I'm like, it had to be maybe one of trainers Matt's first years.
It was his first year.
Trainer Matt, I think, started. It was like the year after I left. So the
There you are, baby.
There I am.
I'll say 08, 09 or 9, 10. Trainer
Dom, you know
Matt.
what I'm telling you, right?
Get up.
You guys
Yo,
were just
get up. We're going to be state
running,
champs
man.
soon.
I couldn't even move, man.
Dom,
Tom
that-
doesn't
yeah,
remember saying, oh, my God, dude.
Dom, you don't have time to be hurt. Get up.
Yeah.
Sorry, 08.
They chanted my name, though.
I do remember that. That was in the video that got posted on YouTube.
Yeah. I was so out of it, man. I threw up like 4 times that night.
Oh, man.
All right, here Tom's back.
This is when I'm about to ask Hagen if I can come in. I kept bothering him.
I do remember that.
You remember that?
Sit down. Yeah, be quiet.
I remember, I think it
You're
was
like, I'm good.
Nick Giordano had to literally carry me over to the sideline to get away from him.
Jesus.
Ryan, they didn't even go after you, man.
No, they didn't. They shifted like everything to try to get to the other side. I felt like. Wait, say that again?
I feel like I'm concussed all over again when Connor talks.
What happened? I didn't hear a thing he said, Connor.
Nice.
Look at that kick.
Yo, look how easy that was.
Damn.
He's got a foot, man.
Whew.
Who's that,
No,
Connor?
Nick,
That's Connor right there.
Oh, my God, that's nasty. Oh, my.
You had like 4 of those that game,
Nick
man.
was the only one on the field that was.
There's only like 8 minutes left, I think, now.
Not even, maybe.
Were
You
we
can
even
tell.
trying to score, Biff?
No. Mm-mm.
We're just trying to play keep away.
Yeah, we're just trying to hit flanks, so just hold on.
Something tells me Don Palmieri would have still went to goal and he would have had to take him off.
So it is.
He just always got you guys angry at him for some reason or another.
He always found a way.
No, we
No
always
doubt.
did. That year we always did. Like we just found ways to win, and like
Found a way.
we didn't take
There,
any.
like that right there. We're up
Yep.
and Sam Vessels just try to dribble through 3 people. That would be a perfect example.
Classic.
Oh, you know who was just in? Chris Miller. You remember Chris Miller, little
Oh,
Miller
yeah.
time?
Transfer from Waller Catholic, little Chris.
He had a little good year that year.
He was crafty. I just remember he just would step over the ball, drag it back. He was cute. We were like, Chris,
Yeah.
what are you doing, buddy? He was good.
I think I'm taking my 4th concussion test right now.
Something tells me you're going to pass any of
That used to
them.
be allowed, man. That used to be allowed. Oh my god.
It was so loud right now, the fans, man. They were going nuts. They can't get anything in the box.
Nothing. I'm telling you, they got like nothing within like the 15-yard line. I feel like, except for like two chances in the first half.
The
Maybe.
first half, they had a couple nice looks, yeah.
And now they're cooked. They know it too mentally. 2-0.
Hands on the hips.
Do you guys see that's Alex Robbins that was in? Number 7.
Alex Robbins was in. Wow.
Remember
Wow.
him?
He
He did have a
fat.
couple
was, like,
goals,
tall. He was tall, fast,
He was athletic, yeah.
very athletic body. Yeah.
Oh God. Oh, that's great. I remember Vince Foschini said he literally went up to you guys and said, "Could I go in?" and it pissed Hagen off for the rest of the game.
There wasn't much time left in here.
But you guys put him in, right?
He got on the field.
Oh, it worked.
Yeah, you guys put all the seniors in.
Yeah, you did.
I have no memory.
Yeah, he went in at the very end. Him and Doherty.
Yeah. Yeah,
I hope they show the
Doe.
celebration.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, really, because I don't remember anything. Who's up top there? Who is that? Oh, it's
Is
Chase.
that Dom?
And now it's just a whack-a-ball game.
We weren't a big size team, right? We didn't.
No.
We weren't big.
Metuchen
so
was
Biff,
Metuchen.
Biff, I got to ask you, what's the difference between this team and the team that won the Coaches Cup? When was that, 2018?
Yeah, I tell you what, there's a lot of comparisons you can make with player and with the guys on the field. It's one thing that we remarked all along in 18. We said that.
Right.
We said that that 18 team reminded us of the 10 team 2010 squad. Had a great defense, solid. Everybody played well. Had the threats to score, just like you guys.
Interesting.
I watched.
Yeah, I was at that game. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was a great game. I remember going there and watching.
Always played well. The
Yeah.
entire season.
That was the one that always wore the pink, right?
Yeah. Anthony.
Wasn't it like everybody was bought in? I would say on that team and this team, everybody was bought into their role. They knew what their role was.
Yeah, I was going to say, just strong-willed team. I mean, you guys actually, the chemistry of your squad just was something that, you try to spend years and develop culture-wise. I mean, you guys naturally had it. And you had it and you guys, there's no joke. I mean, just like that, the team that we were speaking of, recent Cup champs, they got better the same way you guys did. At the start of the season, just kept getting better and better and better. And then, before you knew it, I mean, we were doing great things. We're just winning games soundly. Started.
Did you guys play the same
defense,
system?
sharing the ball. Oh yeah.
Did you play the same? Yeah.
Yeah, they played a flat four.
Actually, you played flat four. Just very, just nice and tidy in the middle of the field. And actually, we just had a holder in front of that back four. Just was Kyle Bartleson, just solid.
Yeah.
It was like a Dorigo and Garrett Voigt and just Matos was like you. Matos was like you.
Did we ever tell you the story about what happened in camp with us, like even before the season started?
I don't know.
About how basically we were like playing like scrimmaging like early in the year. It was like seniors versus like junior team, and we lost. And we
Really?
called the meeting like, oh yeah, like we lost, and we were so pissed off about it. And we basically called all the seniors together, and we're like, what are we doing? We're never letting this happen again.
Yeah, and piggyback off that, Ryan, I remember every practice that we scrimmaged, like whether it was seniors or not, the starting lineup never lost. Like we literally played the game like it was a real game every time.
Yeah.
Strong leadership. No doubt. Just strong leadership. Yeah, you guys definitely have it. You guys have it when we still actually talk about your squad this year. Still talk about it. Still talk about the 2010 squad.
I remember visiting Hagen like 2 years ago or so when I was up that way for a club tournament in Hershey. We played at Hershey High School, and he was still talking about it.
Does he smile at all?
Oh, yeah. He's the happiest guy
Definitely
ever.
one of his favorite teams.
Oh my god. You can, if that guy got mad at you, you did something wrong.
Oh, I know.
You did something
Hagen
wrong.
was smiling, telling me Hagen was smiling. He's like, oh, yeah, I tore my meniscus like 2 weeks ago. Just smiling on his face, you never know.
And he got a new knee. He just got a new knee. Yeah. He's a tin man. Got a new knee.
You know what? I don't think we gave up many set-piece goals, if any.
No.
I don't think we gave up any that year
I swear.
that I can remember.
I think it's about done. Yeah, right.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Here
Yeah, this is it.
Clear to the
Oh,
corner.
yeah. Oh, that was cheap.
Yeah.
Right in front of their bench. That
Look at this. Here we go.
Yeah, that's
Here
it.
we go.
Yeah.
was cheap.
Hey.
Go
There it
get
is.
him. Go
That
get
was
him.
me and Garrett. That was me and Garrett right
Yep.
there. Oh my God.
There it is.
Vince is going to find me right now.
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm at.
You ran after the ball, didn't you?
There's
I think-
Jason Higby. Jay Higby.
I was finding the yellow brick road.
Nick's got the thing on his head.
Look at that crowd.
Bananas.
Look at that crowd.
Who's
that? Wait.
man. All the way up there.
They work great.
Connor, John,
Oh,
still
wow.
nowhere to be found.
Here's Mike D.
Ryan Pine. Remember Ryan Pine?
Ryan Pine.
Mr.
The
Pine.
Piner.
Wow, that's incredible, man.
Oh.
I wonder if I even made
That's all
some
we would do.
handshakes.
During lunch, we would just go to Pine's room and play Mario Strikers.
Yep.
That's where the chemistry all began.
Yeah.
There's Mickey with his headpiece on.
We used to play. Oh.
Ryan. Oh, my goodness. Great to see you guys. Great to see those guys. Great,
Guys,
you
I
guys.
guess as we're watching that wrap up, we can just kind of ask you guys your final thoughts. Ryan, any final thoughts about the year of this game?
It's a pretty awesome year. Like looking back, this is the first time I saw the game since we played it. So it's cool to go back and just see like who we were as a team and like how we just played. It's just fun to see, man. Just to look back.
What about you, Dom? Any final thoughts?
Man, honestly, I honestly am not kidding you. I tear up watching this game and have chills. I think about this, and how proud I was to be a part of this with you guys, coach, and just it meant so much to the school and me to do this, man. It was just amazing. It was an amazing run. Amazing.
What about you, Connor? Any thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I just think it pretty much is what the Brotherhood's all about. I mean, I remember freshman year, I think Stoll and Mike DeRigo went up to varsity and played a game. I practiced a little. I didn't get any game time, but we were all basically, JV or freshman team. Then we were all JV together. And senior year, it all kind of came together. We didn't even think we were going to be that good, so we just had fun with it. And then we started winning, and it's literally what the Brotherhood's all about.
This picture's
I
awesome.
think that's how we came through and got the win. So, yeah, it was awesome.
I'm glad I just found that. Oh,
Yeah, and then we ran over everybody. Oh, that's awesome. Tom, you don't know this, but basically me, Connor, and Dom have been talking really in like the last year because we realized that 2020 was our 10-year anniversary of this team. So we were going to be like planning on getting everybody together over the summer. I don't know if that's going to happen because of COVID, but like the three of us have been talking probably for the last year about seriously getting everybody back together for it. Just because it was such an epic run. Like you don't think about this until you're done and you're like, wow.
Yeah, now you guys can sit down and watch the game. That Dom found the DVD.
That's right.
the only way I can remember.
What about you, Coach?
What's
that?
Just what fond memories. I mean, I sit, as watching this now. I mean, this guy just puts a smile on my face. I think you guys said all the right things. This is about the brotherhood. This is what it was all about. Watching this game and still talking about this team to date is certainly something to be proud of. Being a part of it all, that team, that squad's going to go down in history. I mean, you guys together, collectively, as a team, were able to accomplish just great things, and it's a pleasure. It was certainly a pleasure being a part of it, and only makes me happy, and certainly puts a smile on my face as I'm watching this replayed once again.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for coming on and doing this.
Thank you guys.
Pleasure. Thanks for the invite. Thanks for actually putting this all together. It was fun.
Yeah,
Yes.
no-
Thank you, Tom.
A lot of fun.
And
Thanks,
that'll be
guys.
it for this edition of the Hermit's Rewind.